making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, yeah. Things we're making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, yeah.
Can you believe it? Did you hear that? We have theme music now. I am so excited. It feels like this is so official now. Things we're making Thursday with a theme song. I'm Heather from Strings and Threads. Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. If you didn't know, today is Things We're Making Thursday, and that's a collab that I'm doing with a bunch of stations. I counted it up, including me. There's 17 right now, 17 channels that are doing it, and we would love to have more. We love seeing this grow, and you know, here all the community that we have created and all of the friends, the new friends that we have made. It's just so great. We have a Facebook page too, and anybody who's interested may join it. You don't have to be a creator. You don't even have to be doing the projects. If you just want to come over and see what we're doing with ours and catch up with everybody over there, I'll put a link to it in my description. Jenna from Jenna's Stitches was so generous to be able to create that for us. And Jess and her husband, Jess from J-Hook Magic, they were the creative ones that made our jingle. And so thank you to both of those, well, all three of them, for helping to make this group something special. And it really is something special. Please feel free to join us. We want you to be part of this fun and this community. So Things We're Making Thursday was started kind of to push us out of our comfort zone. It's where we pick a pattern, a free pattern, so that everybody can be able to make it. And we work on it all month and show our progress every Thursday. And at the end of the month, we show what our finished projects look like. And so the first month, January, that we did it, we did the Heartthrob blanket, which was a corner to corner. And that one pushed me a little bit because it was a little bit tricky reading that Grafgan. But it was a good experience and it made me feel a little bit more confident if I were to ever do that again. I don't do too many blankets anymore because we have plenty of blankets in our house, and you know, it's a lot of work just to be giving them away all the time. So, but if I were to do another one, I think that I would feel better about doing the corner to corner. Last month we did the It's a Hoot owl container, and that was fun. We had to work with 2 strands together and it kind of made the muscles in my hands a little bit stronger. We did the basket weave stitch with that one. And then this month we're doing the Luxe Pillow Trio. It's a free pattern from Yarnspirations, and I will link all 3 of the patterns that I just mentioned in my description below in case you are interested in trying one that we've already done, or if you want to do the pillowcases with us this month. There are 3 different designs for the pillowcases. And something that's interesting, I don't think we knew when the pattern was picked, but it's supposed to be made with Red Heart Dreamy, but Red Heart Dreamy has been discontinued. And so we already are starting by needing to think outside the box and think creatively. I've had somebody on our Facebook group post a link for us, and I'll include the link in my description. It's a link to good substitutions for yarns that are out of stock. So if you put Red Heart Dreamy, it would give you a list of yarns that are available that would work up similarly to the Dreamy. And then I had an email from my friend Sandra. She contacted Red Heart about updating the pattern so that it would have a different yarn in it. And they actually got back to her and they said, no, we're not going to update the pattern. But what they did was they gave her some suggestions. I'll just list them really quick, the suggestions that they gave her. They said that you could use Red Heart with Love, Karen 1 pound, Karen Jumbo, Bernat Pop, or Red Heart Roll with It. And I forgot to check. I don't know if those are also the suggestions on the website or not, but you know, those were the ones that Red Heart specifically said would be good substitutions for the Dreamy. Now I went on Etsy and I was lucky enough to be able to find some Red Heart Dreamy. And believe it or not, it really wasn't expensive. It was the same price that they had it listed for on their websites. But on the websites, it's discontinued. You can't get it, but they were listing it, and the same price was the same price they were asking on Etsy. So I thought, why not? I'll try it. It's very, very fuzzy, and it is marked, let me find where it was, as a 5 weight, right there. And it's 100% acrylic. It says it there. Here's how it looks, the Dreamy. And I'm gonna do a few comparisons for you. I have Red Heart Super Saver 4 weight right here. My yarn decided to stop cooperating. Sorry about that. So here's the Red Heart Super Saver 4. And then here's the 5 Red Heart Dreamy. Other than the fuzz that's around it, they look about the same. And something else I wanted to note, I noticed that not all of the yarn was the same thickness either. Like this seemed like the thickest part of it, but then when I looked at this orange, that looks pretty thin. So it looks like this is the kind of yarn that isn't even. Thicker in some areas and thinner in others. I had decided, I picked last week because I didn't know I was going to get this Dreamy. I am going to hopefully do a pillow in this Dreamy, but I started the project already before I got that yarn in. And I had decided that I was going to try it with Karen marble cakes. I had some of this left over from another project that I did. And this is considered a size 4 right here. And this is also 100% acrylic. This is very soft. This is really soft. So I'll do a comparison. I almost think that this is thicker than the Dreamy. I know this is really kind of hard to tell. I'm just doing the best that I can. So that's how that worked up. And then I sat down and got started. I decided to do the first pillow, which was like some sort of bobble stitch, popcorn stitch. And I was able to get the first panel done. I'm kind of impressed here because in the video camera, it looks, the stitches look more pronounced than they do when I look at them here in, you know, right next to it. Because that was one of the things I was a little bit disappointed about. I felt like the stitches got washed out. But this is how the whole front panel looks. And then I will work up the back panel. I didn't want to use the same color for the back panel. I thought that would be a little bit too much. So I don't know. I've been playing around back and forth with what color I should use. And I didn't want to go out and buy anything new. So I actually think I might use this black Red Heart Super Saver because I had 3 skeins of this and, you know, I thought I'd give it a try. And I also thought the black would look good as a backing with this color. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping to get this started this week. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do the back and complete one, or if I want to do another cover and then just do 2 backs next time. I don't know. I'll figure it out this week. So let me list everybody who's doing it. A couple of stations changed their name, so be on the lookout for that. So it's me. It's Darla from It's in the Bag Crochet with Darla, Jenna from Jenna's Stitches, Jess from J-Hook Magic, Erin from Crafting Kitty, Tiffany from CMM Designs, Brandee from Bee's Crafty Corner, Teresa from Critters Crochet, Linda from Lefty's Crochet Knit, Julia from Doodley's Crochet, aka Julia, Jecinda from Make It Matter Crochet, Shannon, I forgot to write down her her new name. She was Shannon at 112th Street. I think it was Crochet Knit Love, and I'm so sorry. I don't know how I missed that. I thought that I was keeping up to date with everything. But look for that in my description because I will have the correct name in my description. Melanie from Lithalia's Little Hook with Mel, Kristen from Randomly Kristen, Michelle from Michelle Crochets in Kansas, JoAnn from Too Curious Crochet, and Pamela from Pamela Taylor 100 Pamela's Fun Creations. So I hope you go and check theirs out too. It is really interesting seeing how everybody's doing them. And this pattern has 3 different designs. So it'll be really fun to see all of the different designs, all of the different colors that are used, how people solve the problem of the Red Heart Dreamy being out of stock. It's all just a lot of fun. And like I said, if you're not in our Facebook group, head over to our Facebook group and we can all kind of collaborate together there and share pictures and share ideas. And it's just a lot of fun. I hope everybody has a great night and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.